So we're going to skip profile as explained in the first video, and we're going to go straight to education. You might have already noticed now, 2 videos in, I don't script anything. So forgive me if I do a bit of umming and ahhing. I don't believe in scripting. Education. This is fresh in your mind, so it should be the simplest part of your CV. So we want to know your secondary school education, your sixth form education, and your university education. And that includes dates, the locality of your, the name of the school, the college, the university, and then what it is you studied and the grades that you got. Okay, so that should be quite straightforward for you. That's just put that into a list, and it needs to be chronological with the most recent at the top. So what do I mean by that? Your secondary school education will be at the bottom of this section with each of the grades that you got for your exam papers. And then above that will be your sixth form education. Same applies, what you studied and your grades. And then at the top, so the most recent education will be your degree, if you have a degree. So information about the university, you can include information on your dissertation, but as much information as you can about your degree, what you studied, modules, and it might be appropriate at this time if you're applying for a position where you are going to be looking to do another qualification. If you have researched that qualification and found that you have some exemptions on some papers, it might be worth detailing that at this point. So for example, if you're applying for a job within accountancy and you've done a relevant degree, it might be that you have exemptions on a couple of papers. It's a good point at this time to put that you have exemptions from papers, 1 and 2 or whatever it might be, just to give you an example. It's not essential. So the chronological order and the detail about your education. Now, because this is your first CV, the education it might be all you've got. Okay, so it's just don't put dates and college. It's got to be more detailed. I want to know whether you have good use of English language. Are you numerical? Did you do maths? So anything that's relevant. Okay. And that shouldn't take you too long because this is really fresh in your mind. So let's not overwork this particular video. Do that bit and then we'll move straight on to the next part where we will cover hobbies and interests. Also probably quite straightforward for you, but I'll explain.